Starmen Podcast.
Hello and welcome to another Starmen Debates. I am your host, Devin. With me this time is just Billy and David. Cody couldn't be with us today.
Woo! Greetings to everyone.
And guys, as standard, we will go around the table, see what everyone's doing.
And just watch movies, or just nothing in particular, just
random.
yeah.
What's the marathon you're doing this weekend?
I'm hoping to do a John Waters marathon.
Okay.
I ended up watching one of his movies there last week, and I'm like, I should have to do a marathon of all those movies.
Alright, David?
I'm doing a bit of a video game roulette myself, kind of like Billy. I guess the last thing I could think of I played was a Breath of Fire game, so I guess I'm on that now.
I just recently got Cuphead, so I'm playing that. And despite what everyone says, it's not as hard as everyone makes it out to be.
Yep. You just gotta learn patterns.
Yeah. Patterns, and you'll find equipment that's better suited for your play style, which I like.
Yeah.
So, guys, in an effort to make this a more funnier channel, we gotta find out what actually makes a good comedy. So, first start is, I guess, what is the last comedy we've actually watched that made us laugh? Last anything that made you laugh.
Little Giants. I had Nostalgia Kick the other night, and I popped that on VHS.
Alright, and you had a good chuckle on that?
Oh yeah. It was like a long time since I've seen the movie, and I still think it holds up.
David, you look stumped.
The only thing I can
David
think
never laughs.
I guess the last thing I could think of is either Venture Brothers or a certain abridged series.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. Like, I can say those easily enough, but...
I know, good comedy's hard to find lately.
Yeah.
It is. That's for like, the nostalgia crick. I watched an episode of that I thought was pretty funny.
Alright.
Yeah.
Which one?
Don't remember exactly.
Alright.
It was one of the Stephen King ones. Dream Weavers or Catchers or something.
Oh, Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher, yeah.
You know what a good Stephen King comedy was? Misery.
Yep. You ever see the movie Misery? No? Well, that's all be new to you. So, guys, just based on what you last saw, what made it funny? Was there a particular scene that you just couldn't stop but laugh at? Or?
Just some of the lines of a good one funny lines. Like I said, don't want to spoil too much.
No.
Right? But like I said, it's an old movie. But when the daughter has enough and goes in the game,
Yeah.
the one of the fathers on the other team's like, wait, what's that cheerleader doing with the uniform on? It's like, the coach is like, that's not a cheerleader, that's my niece Becky, and she's pissed. So that's probably the funniest lines in the movie.
Okay.
And it also has Rick Moranis in it, so
Rick Moranis is a good comedian.
yeah.
Rick Moranis, what happened to you? You had a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You know he's doing music now.
Oh.
No, I did not.
Did not know that.
Yeah, that's what I last heard. I think he even had an album at some point.
I know he did cameo last year on the Goldbergs.
Oh yeah,
It's Dark Helmet.
Yep.
I mean,
I love how you totally blocked me for making the Shrunk the Kids reference. He had a family that he didn't shrink. Totally blocked me on that one, David. Good job.
Hey, it's what I'm here for.
So I'm going to throw a spotlight on you now.
Oh joy!
So, David, the last thing you watched, what made you laugh at the most?
Let me think here. Well, that one line Brock said to that one enemy soldier, it's like, I gotta take a piss break. You up there without ammo, do you want to take a piss break? How'd you know? I learned to count since I was 3.
yeah, that was.
That was a good line.
So yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as Billy.
Oh yeah, like it's those memorable lines. And
It has a good memorable line that's well delivered, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
And for me, the nostalgia break, it's just his reactions to just the randomness that was
Oh,
that
yeah.
movie.
Oh yeah, I like the nostalgia critic videos we've watched.
Yeah.
I like it.
We're not trying to plug Nostalgia Critic here, just he is actually good at
Yeah.
a few of his videos.
Yeah. I don't watch Nostalgia Critic, but I watched someone else, and he had some good reactions as well.
Yeah.
Won't name names. But yeah, I see what you're going with.
So, right now, I'm writing the list down. We have well-delivered lines.
Yeah.
Makes for a good comedy.
And good actors who can deliver them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I will throw this out: best comedic actor, one of the best comedic actors, Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
Because he can be the serious man in a comedy, and
And still get a laugh. is the
oh
thing.
yeah,
What about Christopher Walken?
Yes?
yes, yeah,
Didn't he make his career on that, being overly serious in a comedy?
Pretty much.
yeah.
And talking creepy?
He's like a very intimidating man, but he's got a funny bone on him.
Oh yeah, like
So, well delivered lines. Actors that have to deliver the lines
Yeah.
have to be on par. Anything else in this formula? I want to take a look and say unpredictability.
like an example. Can you think of?
I'm going to go with David's Brock Sampson example here,
Yeah.
where he just says that out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like in the middle of a killing spree, and then he's like, all right, wait, time out.
Yeah. That's also good.
Yeah. So, the unpredictability, there's a science to that,
Yeah.
in my mind. Because if you're off the walls unpredictable, then you're just annoying.
Yeah, like
And if you're too predictable, then you're boring.
yeah. Yeah, like, so that's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
very good point.
need a good mixture there.
Yeah.
And also, like, too, like, in common, too, you get, like, the writer or the directors, they're
Yeah.
good. Like, Zucker Brothers, Airplane,
Yeah.
and Mel Brooks.
Yes.
Like, you cannot ignore Mel Brooks.
Oh no, we can list and name every good
Yeah.
producer, director, and actor that are comedians.
Yeah.
And but what we're trying to do is analyze what actually
Yeah.
makes them funny.
Oh, yeah, like, well, Mel Brooks is not afraid to just pull punches.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at some of his movies and like, he'll push.
You'll push envelopes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which can also backfire on you if that's all you do.
That is true.
Yeah. But at least with Mel Brooks, it never. I mean, he hasn't made like a movie since the '90s, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
but any of his, you go back and watch any of his movies today, they still hold up.
Yeah.
Like, because like I said, 'cause then you get those like parody movies, like Scary Movie, Epic Movie.
Yeah, see, these are what I'm talking about. These aren't funny.
No, I bet the first two Scary Movies I didn't mind.
Didn't mind.
No,
They had their charm to
Yeah.
them, but as it went on,
Yeah.
they just
like
stopped being
yeah,
funny.
that was the reason why I only ever watched the third one.
Yeah.
Leslie Nielsen and Charlie Sheen were in it,
Yeah.
and like they've like you know, Charlie Sheen, he was in some good like parody movies like Hot Shots.
Yeah.
Those were funny.
I think I can explain the epic movie and all those types of problems. Too much shock humor, too much pop culture references.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shock humor's great in small doses, but when your whole movie's based around that,
Yeah. Yeah, it gets dull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and if there's actually good, and another thing too for good comedy, if the story makes sense.
not always.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna contend against that one
Okay.
for a little bit here, but I'm probably wrong because I can't think of a great example of it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of a good example of all my knowledge.
I could think of a cartoon that might follow that example. That Daffy Duck one where Bugs was animating it.
Yes, I don't know that. Where in the end it shows that Bug was drawing the whole cartoon.
Oh yes.
So, but the whole thing didn't make sense until the end.
Yeah. But it was funny because it was a fourth wall breaking episode.
You know what the premise of that originally was supposed to be? God messes with Daffy Duck.
Ah,
Yeah.
that was their whole idea. Like, what if God just decided to mess with Daffy for a whole episode?
and then what if it turned out Gauze was Bugs? Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I said there was like parody movies, and plus it was like almost every year there was a different one.
yeah, it was overdone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, a friend of mine wanted to go see one of the movies, and I'm like, and he was bugging me. I'm like, hey, let's go see The Expendables.
Yeah.
And he thanked me later.
Personal stories aside, but
No, but
understandable. It makes sense.
yeah,
But you are right. Yes, when they were launching them one a year,
yeah,
and like they weren't breaking any new barriers with it.
no, just,
It's like they watched maybe one of the movies that they're parodying,
yeah,
found a few small jokes that they could have made, and then the rest is still the same
yeah,
shock humor and pop culture references.
yeah,
Or one joke is the whole friggin' movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
Vampires Suck come to mind.
Yes.
That's
Oh.
yeah, it's pretty bad when the parody is worse than the actual movie.
Yeah.
You're doing something wrong if that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, like I said, like, comedies today, I think they're trying too hard for, like, shock comedy and everything.
Or trying to be smart.
Yeah.
I understood that reference.
Good for you. No one cared. It wasn't funny.
Oh no, that was an actual. I think didn't Captain America say that in one of the movies? I swear he did in like Avengers.
Okay.
I understood that reference. That was the joke. Like what? Oh, also same from Avengers. Thor mentions Loki was his brother, and they say, "Oh, he did all this." He's like, "He's adopted." What?
Yeah. Then
Something-
again, those aren't comedies.
No.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be superhero action movies with. Yeah, we try to
Funny
throw in a
one-liners.
funny one-liner here and there, and
Yeah, that's
I forgive them if they fall flat on those because that wasn't their intention.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, one-liners are a thing that's starting to bug me because they're all over the damn place now.
Yeah.
If you guys get what I mean.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I love a good one-liner here and there, but it has to be delivered properly.
Yeah.
That's the point of a one-liner.
Yeah.
Yeah, not like rapid fire.
No.
Which seems to be happening a lot.
And I like too, like some of the common moves. It's like the audience can think of the joke one way, but that's not what they're trying to make.
Oh, it's intended to
Yeah,
comedy.
a good example. Naked Gun.
Yeah, the stuffed beaver joke.
Yeah, I was like, hey, what else? We're just talking about this stuffed beaver. We don't know what you guys are thinking of.
Yeah. It's, you let your audience, like, fill in the blanks.
Like, yeah.
Or like saying pussy when you mean cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah, are you being served love to do that a lot?
Oh yeah. Good old British comedies, and that's
Yeah.
I mean, you either get British comedy or you don't.
I could say that for a lot of comedy,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
True.
For me, I like British comedy, but it always felt like there was the same formula for a lot of it.
Yeah.
I'm prim, proper British man, and I'm not going to let anything ruin my day. I'm wacky off the top British guy, and I'm here to ruin your day.
Yeah. Good take.
Yeah.
So like an Odd Couple type of comedy.
Yeah. I notice that a lot with British comedy. It's always, there's this one guy that's straight edge, and then he runs into wacky, quirky guy that he has to interact with, but they would never really want to interact with
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah, Blackadder sort of did that.
Yeah.
But it was more like the wacky one was the superior and the smart, straight-laced one was the subject.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I thought he did well.
Yeah. No, it's just, like I said, I love them. It's just, that's the formula. And then you just make small tweaks to the formula to keep it new.
Right.
Yeah.
The other end formula for comedy, which I read up on, is misery plus time equals comedy.
Do explain.
So, we take a tragic event, wait a while, and then we can joke about it.
Like the Titanic?
Like the Titanic.
Or Hitler.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's another one that we actually can make fun of.
Yeah.
I imagine back in World War II, making fun of Hitler was a very big no-no. Well, if you were
that was
on the other side.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Growing up.
Germany can now make fun of Hitler.
Yeah. No, but during World War II, one of the movies that came out was To Be or Not to Be,
Yeah.
and that's the original one, and that's what it was like. They were like poking fun of Hitler and the Nazis,
Yeah.
and Mel Brooks did the remake, which hilarious.
Yes.
I recommend it. Yeah.
But I kind of like that formula. Like, we laugh at other people's misery. It's kind of a human nature.
Oh yeah.
But there's an extent.
Yeah.
Okay, a recent example of this.
Okay?
We won't spoil too much of the movie, but Super Troopers 2 came out. Rob Lowe did an interview, one of the actors,
Yeah.
on Jimmy Kimmel, and he got Heath, because his character's nickname was the Halifax Explosion,
Right.
and it blew up, saying that it was offensive, and he made the jokes like, oh, well, it happened 100 years ago, is it still too soon?
Yeah. So.
Devin actually brought up a good point there about liking other people's misery.
Yes.
That kind of makes me think of slapstick comedy.
I was trying to get there, but Billy friggin' interrupted.
Oh, well, I apologize.
Good, nice job, Billy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slapstick comedy is still one of the greater comedies, I find.
Yeah.
We see it in cartoons, we see it in movies, we see it almost everywhere. Someone takes a beating and we laugh.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on the fence with that one. For me, it really depends on the person and the situation. Myself, but I can see where you're going with.
So you can watch Brown Sampson murder a whole bunch of henchmen and laugh your ass off. But heaven help if it was done in real life.
Ooh, good one.
Not quite what I meant, but...
Okay. So what's your limit on slapstick comedy then, David? Because there is a limit to all this. If
Yeah.
it's overdone or you go too far with it, then it's not funny.
Yeah, if it felt a little too real, or that kind of bothers me.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, I think I know what you mean. If the person responds in the most realistic way, then you feel for the person instead of...
Yeah, that's what I meant. It doesn't work if I feel bad for the person instead of laughing at their misery.
Yeah.
That's why I'm on the fence with this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
Sorry, that's kind of why slapstick's kind of a hit or miss with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I agree with you. If I see someone suffering on screen, I'm not going to be laughing.
Yeah. Like, it's easier if you think the person deserved it or something.
Yeah.
But that could be a different kind of comedy altogether.
No, that's kind of what slapstick aims at. Is person gets his comeuppance physically or however, and that's why you laugh, because he deserves it. Or it's just, it comes out of nowhere, but there's no context and like no one's actually hurt.
Yeah.
My example of that is the classic pie to the face.
Oh, yeah. That's a classic.
Oh, yeah.
For God's sake, someone throw a pie.
Or the other classic is comedian on stage, he says a joke, it's terrible, and everyone starts throwing tomatoes.
Yeah.
Why do people have tomatoes?
Yeah.
And then I love that there were some comedies that actually show the guy selling tomatoes in the comedy stand.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's just dawned on me? We just talked about slapstick without mentioning the Three Wise Men.
What?
The
You
Stooges.
chowed ahead?
The Stooges, there you go!
You chowed ahead?
Yeah. They lived on slapstick.
Oh.
Yeah, that was their whole skit.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
slapstick.
Same with Marx Brothers. I'm not sure. I know you guys aren't too familiar.
Not too familiar, but I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, you know one movie that referenced them.
Yeah.
Classic comedy.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause like I said, classic comedies on that, hey, a lot of them still hold up.
Yeah. That's one thing that comedy is kind of, it's universal.
Yeah.
You can go back to a comedy. I can even take a kid back to a comedy, and they can laugh at the same stuff I laughed at.
Oh, yeah.
They'll get confused at some of the cultural changes.
Yeah.
That's a telephone? What's that? Typewriter.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's that's gonna slow it down a little, but I mean, everyone loves a good pie to the face. I don't care who you are.
Oh, no.
Banana peel.
Yeah.
Guy with a bunch of pie slips on a banana peel, they go everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like one of those scenes where everything's like covered in pie.
Yep. One big giant pie fight happened.
Oh. Blazing Saddles is a good.
Yeah.
It's like this was like even the guys that get you pies here for the great pie fight. No, and like sight gags.
Okay, explain.
Okay, I'm trying to think of a good example.
Okay.
Okay, one ones I can think of, from Naked Gun, when the driver's like, yeah, everything I see reminds me of her. It's like the big silos that look like boobs.
Oh, okay, those kind of.
Yeah. Or for Austin Powers, when they're looking at the,
Big boy in the sky.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're making sexual euphemisms.
yeah.
Yeah.
Some of those I still think are funny, but,
They're hit or miss
Yeah.
with me.
Yeah.
So we now have deliverance of lines, an actor who can deliver that line. We have slapstick can be or hit or miss with people. The formula misery plus time equals comedy. And sight gags. Anything else we're missing in this formula?
Topical humor.
Topical humor. Want to give an example?
Oh, just using like what's in the news today as a reference, as a joke or something.
Yeah. See, that's, again, a hit or miss with me, because if you're not up with the news, you're not going to get the joke.
Yeah.
And years later, when someone else comes back to this, they're probably not going to get the joke.
Oh God, yes. Like if it's done well, I can go, all right, fine.
Yeah.
But if it's just like a quick, hey, remember this asshole?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, this person divorced that one. I'm like, who the fuck's gonna remember that?
Yeah.
Like, jeez. Even I'm having trouble remembering some jokes, and I've lived through them.
Like, my all-time favorite Family Guy, I'm going to throw this in here, cutaway sketch, is they mention the guy's name. They cut to the guy, and he looks up, he's like, you don't even know who I am.
That one, now that's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Benjamin Disraeli.
Yeah.
You don't even know who I am.
Just sit there read the newspaper.
Yeah. Well, I like that because it's self-aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's any good self-aware joke is also
Yeah.
funny. Where, yeah, we made a reference. You're not gonna get it.
No.
But that's the joke.
Yeah, that's the joke. Is we made a reference you're not gonna get.
Yeah, so that's... Yeah, I love when they do references that, like, not everyone's gonna get.
Yeah, but at the same time,
Yeah.
you gotta know that a few people are gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a very tricky type of rope to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, so like, okay, like, they might get it, but this guy gets it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually end that with, this guy gets it.
Yeah.
Let's see, would insulting your audience be a type of comedy?
It is. And if done right, it's funny.
But
if done wrong,
it's-
you lost your audience.
Yeah.
Which is why we here at the Starmen debates, we do not insult the audience.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's... No, it's not wise. Like, if it's tongue-in-cheek, sure. But if you're just being vengeful, it really
Yeah.
just leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
I'm gonna throw something that's not a comedy out here, but that actually, I think everyone can agree on, the reboot remake. They really bashed their previous audience.
Oh, yes, that one scene.
Yeah. Won't go into details
Details.
on that, but episode 10 of that show, if anyone's curious.
Yes, yeah.
I kind of hate to bring this up, but Family Guy in its recent years did a joke like that.
Yeah.
Not quite. More like, it's the one when it turns out Brian has a kid, and Stewie's like, how could you have that, your dog? And he's like, if you don't like it, and Brian's like, if you don't like it, go on the internet and complain. Like, that's the joke?
It doesn't bash the audience, though.
Right.
It's just they're making fun of the fact that a lot of people, like, when they don't like something, just go on the internet and complain.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's not a bash at their audience. It's a bash at, like, how quickly people run to the internet when they have a complaint.
Alright, then here's another one.
I'm not trying to defend Family Guy here at all. I'm just letting you know that's the angle I think they were going for.
Alright. Is this the only other one I can think of off the top of my head is that one when Peter keeps hitting on the girl Chris likes, and she gets knocked out in one scene.
I
don't know what you're talking about.
No, this actually happened. He's like, oh, she's getting cold. Better get on her for warmth. And he's doing the laugh, and then out of nowhere he just goes, what are you looking at? It's a cartoon. Like, what? I swear that happened.
no,
Yeah.
we don't.
I believe you.
Yeah,
and
just
it's
you haven't
a
watched.
quick fourth wall break, but
Yeah, that was just jarring to me.
yeah.
That's all, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So, since we brought it up, fourth wall breaking is used as a comedic
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
device. And if the comedy calls for it, yes, it's well done and witty.
Yeah.
When you're taking out of a scene that, or out of a movie that you were never supposed to be taken out of, it doesn't work.
Example?
I'm trying to think of a good example here.
Yeah.
I can tell you a few good examples of why it works. Like, for example, Spaceballs, when they're at the TV
Oh,
screen and
that's-
they're all, like, watching the movie and
Yeah.
then they look...
Yeah, that.
What about the scene where they try to catch them, they catch their stunt doubles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, that's another...
Yeah.
I guess that's technically a fourth wall break, and it's just a universal break?
Yeah.
It's a callback to reality that, hey, you're watching a movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of ones that
Yeah.
didn't work as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
I'm usually a huge fan of the fourth wall break.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly, the only fourth wall I can break I can remember is the original Turtles cartoon when one character explains the plot, and the other character's like, "Of course we know that. We know that already." And then the guy's like, "I was explaining it to our viewers."
Yeah.
It's like, yeah. Everybody got that?
Yep,
Yeah.
there we go.
Alright, so we angled it at what makes good comedy, so let's switch it here. What makes bad comedy?
Ooh.
We've hit a few topics
Yeah.
here when we're counter-arguing. Like, too many pop culture references, and...
It's jokes and that are like just keep thrown at you.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
Yeah. No, like so jokes keep like it's just like a rapid fire jokes,
Yeah.
and some of them you don't even make sense.
No. It's just, we're trying to get a laugh.
Yeah.
David, you were trying to say something, but...
I guess in a sense, it's if comedy gets too real, like if it seems like if someone's making fun of someone, if it feels less like a joke and it feels like they're short of physically sort of attacking them, you know?
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
No, I get what you mean. If it gets too personal...
Yes, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I do agree with Billy here with the rapid jokes and just...
Oh yeah, I agree with them too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Oh,
No,
oh no.
it's- But you do have a point with if it gets too personal, you're like, this
Yeah.
isn't funny. This is kind
Awkward.
of
Yeah.
now getting awkward.
Yeah, when it gets really awkward, that's...
But we're going for awkward humor, guys. That's not a thing.
No, I don't consider that a thing.
Like, I mean, I don't mind if like you have the doofy character and you call him a chatterhead because he did something doofy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you really ream into the poor guy, I'm like, he wasn't that bad.
Yeah, like, Jesus. Yeah, that's what I meant by that.
Again, of course, there's always an exception to the rule of this one. Like, in the Rick and Morty, they did the parody of the Garfield.
Oh, right, that.
And Glorpus Field or something, I forget, but it's first season.
Yeah.
And he just reams into John. But you can tell, like, near the end, the guy's trying not to laugh because he just, like, I just went in, like, for about 3 minutes just with random insults to this guy.
The funny thing I find about that is that's more or less a Garfield strip involving those two.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's like, you look back at the Garfield strips and, like, that's what Garfield was.
Yeah, and he just rips on John most of the time.
Yeah.
They're just taking it to its basic
Extreme.
limit.
Yeah.
So, that's another form of comedy, is taking it to the extreme. Take a classic joke and dial it up to 11.
Yeah.
Pie someone in the face, pie a house in the face. Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It was a cartoon sketch I saw online. I don't even know if it's from an actual developer. But, you know, the escalating war scene.
Oh yeah, like bigger cannon, bigger cannon.
Yeah.
Bigger can. This was done with pies.
Ah.
So, this guy pies the guy in the face so he gets a bigger pie. And then it ends up in the end, this guy creates, like, this massive pie and pies the town.
There we go. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess another one that would go in that would be the police car pileup.
Yep.
Thank you, Blues Brothers, for that one.
Yeah.
Which first one set the record, and the sequel broke it.
Yeah. I just remember that getting referenced a lot.
Yeah.
It's like, this is kind of 5-5. What a truck!
So, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. So, what makes a good comedy for you after all of this?
I don't know, like, so for me, it's like the actors and the directors, if they have good chemistry, too.
So, it doesn't matter jokes or anything, it's just who's doing it to you.
Yeah, like Mel Brooks and his collaborators.
Yeah.
And Leslie Nielsen. All that.
Alright. So, content doesn't matter, it's who's doing it.
Or like some of the other comedies, like another comedy, Police Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, David, for you,
I guess for me it'd be just good wordplay, I guess.
good wordplay?
Yeah.
For me, it's that unpredictability with a dash of misery in it.
Yeah.
Alright.
As long as I can laugh at the misfortune and it's out of nowhere.
Alright.
And as always, though, this is all subjective because everyone has their own taste of comedy.
Yeah.
Which is why we have so many different comedies, because different tastes.
Yeah, well, I mean, I know,
I'm sure there's someone out there that actually likes the parody movies, epic
yeah.
movie and all that.
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. And hey, more power.
More power to you. I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just not my cup of tea.
Nope.
Yep. Same here.
And with that, guys, we're going to close the episode. thank you all for listening. This has been a Starmen Debates. I'm your host, Evan.
Billy, dig it!
David, see you later.
Have a good one, guys.